Nigerians protesting in Abuja against the new tax law that is going to take effect from January 2026. At least now, Nigerians are doing something about it, not just complaining on social media. And for the naysayers, the armchair critics who always criticize everything, they specialize in telling you all the negative things that will make anything not to work, but they never spend even 1% of the time to tell you what will make something to work, how to counter all the negatives. They will tell you, these people are ADC members, they are wearing caps, you can see the ADC flag. Is it not better than doing nothing? ADC is part of opposition. They are one of the opposition parties in Nigeria. They are now taking the charge. Nigerians don't have any other excuse. They have to join them. Or are these people the only people that will pay the tax? The problem Nigerians have is not just the tax, is that they don't trust the government to utilize their tax money and spend it judiciously. One huge example is the petrol subsidy money. When Tinubu removed petroleum subsidy, he told Nigerians that he will invest the money in needed infrastructure. At the end of the day, Nigerians haven't seen that infrastructure. When you ask them, they will tell you, look at the allocations states are receiving today. They've never received allocations as high as this since Nigeria's history. But they also fail to compare the value of the naira of today. You can't compare value of the naira today to 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. Another example is, look at the budget. They weren't able to implement 2024 budget. They had to do a carryover. 2025 is about to end. They couldn't implement that of 2025, and they are now planning to borrow 54 trillion to be used to finance 2026 budget and other budgets to follow about 3 years. So you can imagine, they are not accountable to Nigerians now that you are not paying the high taxes. Is it when you are going to pay that high taxes that they will be accountable to you? So these are the issues. And one other thing is, Nigerians are worried about the forgery of the tax law since the revelation was made by Dasuki, a House of Rep member from Sokoto State, that the gazetted law is different from what they passed in both houses of the National Assembly. Despite the fact that some Nigerians made freedom of information requests at the office of the clerk of the National Assembly that they should furnish them with the copies of the tax law they sent to Tinubu for his assent, they have refused to comply with the request. There are also reports that Gospel Akpabio ordered the clerk of the National Assembly not to release the copies of the tax law that they sent to Asorok, including releasing it to senators and House of Rep members who are outraged about the whole issue. They feel Asorok is undermining their authority. They debated the law for a very long time and eventually passed the law. At the end of the day, the copies they are circulating is quite different from what they passed at the National Assembly. So every Nigerian must participate in this. They must show the government that they are not happy about it, not just the wrong timing of the law, but also the fact that the law was forged. These people are used to forging. They will forge anything. Imagine forging Nigerian law.
APC, that's in the form. APC, that's in the form.